If you guys have seen my face for the very first time, my name is Flora. I make videos here in the United Kingdom, and I make videos about my life in the UK, or just life in the UK from my perspective. Guys, today we're talking about Scotland. You guys already know I lived in Scotland for a whole year, and there are a few things that I noticed. Obviously Scottish people are different from the English people. I was living in England before I moved to Scotland, and I'm back to England now, but I want to share some teas about the Scottish people. Oh God, I can't speak. I want to share some teas about the Scottish people that you guys may not be aware of. So without any further ado, let's just jump straight into the video. The Scottish people have pride in themselves. Like, they have pride in themselves as Scottish. Like, and they have pride in their history. They have pride in like the things that they've done in the past, the things that they've achieved. Because I remember one time, the first time I actually went to Scotland, the taxi that we actually got to take us to the hotel, this guy from nowhere started talking about how started talking about histories and telling us, oh, did you know that that Scotland has like one of the longest rivers? I don't know what he was saying, but he was just saying a lot of history, and in the 18th century and the 17th century and this happened. I'm like, just get me to my destination. I don't know if I'm interested in all of this, but he was so passionate about his history and everything. I'm like, wow, that's really good. That's really good. It just shows that you're patriotic, I guess. But I was like, wow, like they have pride in like what they've achieved. I guess during the war and things like that, and like where they are now and what they've done. They like to seclude themselves. They're like an average Scottish man would rather be called Scottish than British, if that makes sense. Yeah, the Scottish people, well, some of them are quite superstitious. I remember one time, when I first got to Scotland, there was this particular place, and when I was at work, a lot of people saying to me, oh no, you can't go there, and they're like dead bodies. What did they say about that place? Yeah, so guys, they're very superstitious. Like, there was one particular so it's like a mountain, and there's like a statue there. It's meant to be like a sightseeing area, if that makes sense. It's meant to be a just really comfortable place that you can go for, like, it's meant to be a tourist center, but it's up a hill. You have to climb up a hill to get there. And I remember at work people telling me, oh no, don't go there, witches were buried there. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, they don't have anything to do with me. Like, I'm a tourist. Like, I'm sure the witches here wouldn't want to have dealings with me because I'm a tourist. I don't know anything about the history. I didn't do anything. I'm new. But yeah, they were like, oh no, you can't go there, witches were buried there. And for a very long time I was so scared to go up there. And even when I went up there, I was walking so fast, I got upset with my husband because he left me behind. I was like, can't you just hold my hands? The witches were buried. Next, when it comes to saying their mind, the Scottish people do not hold back. Like, they will tell you as it is. Like, if a Scottish man was upset with you, he tells it to you bluntly, like, it is what it is, blah 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 blah. Just say it. An English man will be a bit subtle about how he says some things to you. He might just not say it directly, but a Scottish man will say it bluntly, like, that it is what it is. It is. If a Scottish man does not like you, you would know. Like they don't know how to like pretend about it. Is what I've noticed. This is my personal opinion. Obviously everyone differs, but this is what I noticed whilst I was there. Yeah, they're very expressive of themselves, their opinion, like what they think. They say it point blank. They use I'll say that the Scottish people use the F word more. I don't know any set of people that use the F word more than the Scottish people. I'm not well traveled. I have to say I've only been to like 3-4 countries, but the lady that I know, the Scottish people, the F word, like if they're upset, it just flies out. Like, they can't, like, it is what it is. It is what it is. Also in Scotland, if they want to say little or anything at all, they always say the word we. Oh no, just a wee bit. Just put a wee bit in there. I'm like, okay, a little bit in there. Or like, what if they like a wee bit of sugar? I have it, just a wee bit. When I first got there, I was like, wow, what's a wee bit? But I realized that every single Scottish person says that word we. I don't know. I mean, the traditional Scottish man like would say the word we and they do a lot. It's just, you just have to learn what it means. It's easy anyways. They make it easy for you to understand anyways, but everyone just says a wee bit. The Scottish people drink a lot. I think when it comes to like alcohol, like when it comes to like drinking, I feel like Scottish man is gonna, like, if you're gonna have a drink race, if that makes sense, I think a Scottish man would definitely have would take the cup home. That is what it is. Like, they drink a lot. Someone actually, a Scottish girl actually once said to me that a traditional Scottish meal is whiskey and shortbread. So they're heavy drinkers. Oh, they drink a whole lot, and they're not shy. They're not shy to say it. Everyone knows that. So yeah, that's something interesting if you didn't already know. They are really heavy drinkers. Yeah, the Scottish people make the best shortbread, guys. The best shortbread. The Scottish people make the best shortbread. Oh my god, have you tried those biscuits? They're the best. I feel like the ones they sell everywhere else can never be compared to the ones they sell in Scotland. They have that different taste to it. Honestly, like, nah. Obviously, that's their traditional food, shortbread, but it's so good. I love it. I love shortbread. I've always loved shortbread as a kid. Always. And they make the best. Yeah. I mean, it's what they specialize in, isn't it? So, why not? Why not? The Scottish people also use the pound sterling, but their money is different from like for example, a £10 note in England is different from a £10 note in Scotland. If I have a picture on my phone, I think I still have a picture of the difference. I'll insert it somewhere here. The money still holds the same value, but in Scotland, like, their money is different, but it's still pounds, but it's printed differently. And I think each bank has their own, what their money looks like. I think, oh, the buildings in Scotland are way a cake. Like, they're very old. They're like castles. They have castles, and yeah, Scottish people, like, I don't know if I have photos, but the Scottish, even the new builds have that same theme. You know, I feel like their walls are stronger. I feel like the walls are stronger. The cement and the bricks that they use is different. They have arcade buildings pretty much everywhere. They're castles, and they have that traditional feel of being in Scotland is still very much present even till today in Scotland. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but like, the buildings are they look very strong. I think that's what they look, very strong. Yeah, the buildings are very strong and quite archaic, really old. Yeah. Last but not the least, Edinburgh is a place for tourism. There are loads and loads of tourists in Edinburgh. I didn't realize until I visited. I was like, oh my god, loads of tourists in Edinburgh. Wow. A ton of them, like a lot of people, different races. I mean, like, not just one race, like different races. And I didn't know, and I love Edinburgh though. I think they say Edinburgh is like the posh place, and then Glasgow is like, I don't know, Glasgow is like the place for like the common man, and then Edinburgh is for like the wealthy ones. That's what they say sometimes. I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong down below. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I just wanted to share a few things about the Scottish people. If you live in Scotland and you have some more things that you want to share with me, don't forget to leave it down below. You can send me a private message if you want. But please leave it down below. I guess a lot of people want to know as well, but I enjoyed making this video. I hope you enjoyed watching, and yeah, I'll see you guys again in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.